Hey guys, Silver here. Today's video we have some gold sovereigns in various sizes. We have the full, half and even this little quarter sovereign in a novelty design. So we'll take a look at some different monarchs and portraits as well as the 2002 you can see in the background. So first off we have a 2018 full sovereign, and this is the reverse where we can see the classic Pistrucci design of St George slaying the dragon. The majority of the modern sovereigns have this design, bar a few years like 1989, 2002, etc. But I'll talk more about that later. So in terms of the alignment, most modern years other than Queen Victoria in the young head are orientated the same way. So this is known as the medal alignment, compared to something like a Morgan dollar or peace dollar from America, where we would flip the coin the other way. So the next point you'll notice is the different colour between some of the sovereigns. So they are minted in 22 karat gold, which is similar to that of a Krugerrand or an American Gold Eagle, but the balance of the coin is where the difference lies. So it varies over the years and through the different mints that made these coins, though it's mostly copper with a little silver in some of the older years, like you can see on the left there in this 1908 half sovereign. And again, if we compare to a pure 4/9 fine gold coin like this gold maple, you can see the difference. So when you buy gold sovereigns, you're paying for the gold content, and that's 7.32 grams of pure gold. It doesn't matter that the coin is 22 karat and something, for example, like the Britannia is 24 karat in the UK. In some countries, there might be a different rule regarding sales tax if it's a non-pure gold coin, so check that out, particularly if you are in Canada or Australia. So next up we have this quite unique quarter sovereign, which is a quarter of the gold weight of a full sovereign. And whilst this Tristan da Cunha design is of a limited mintage and a bit of a novelty being a four-sided coin, I wouldn't go buying too many of these unless they're at a very low premium. So there's a bit of a limited market buying these, and especially if you're buying new, you're going to be paying quite a bit for a fancy box and a very healthy premium, and that's healthy for the seller, not for you. Next up, I have a 2002 gold half sovereign, and when I bought it from a dealer, it was the first I'd heard of the shield sovereigns, sometimes known as the shield backs. So 2002 was the Queen's Golden Jubilee year, and so this design was produced to celebrate instead of the usual one. Some other years to note are 1989, which was the 500th anniversary of the first sovereign, 2012, which is the Diamond Jubilee, 2022, which is the Platinum Jubilee, and 2005, because, well, why not? So next we have a 1911 half sovereign, which has King George on the obverse, and again with the yellowy gold colour. So the half sovereigns have 3.99 grams of 22 karat gold, and a point to note is that the modern sovereigns were reintroduced in 1817, but not every single year had coins minted due to various factors, conflict and the likes. So whilst I tend to buy from reputable dealers, it's a good practice to check if the year you're buying actually exists. Next we've got King Edward, who was on the coins between 1902 and 1910. I just wish we had this yellowy gold colour on the more recent coins. You'll notice Ed is also facing to the right, opposite way to George, and Queen Victoria, who also faced left. Jumping forward, we have a couple of different Elizabeth heads. So on the left, you'll see the second portrait, which followed the Mary Gillick design, and on the right, you'll see the fourth portrait by Ian Rank Bradley, whose initials are just visible there if you look below the neck on the right-hand coin. So we do currently have a fifth portrait, like we saw on the 2018 earlier on, and I hope that will continue for many years. So in the UK, sovereigns are a popular choice, and there are also many modern bullion options from government-backed mints in different countries. So in the US, you've got the eagle, you've got the buffalo, Canada, you've obviously got the maple, Perth, you've got the kangaroos, etc. So whilst another concern might be the existence of fake coins around the world, so I suggest buying at least your first gold sovereigns from reputable dealers, and for that reason, just spend some time examining them. Make sure you're getting to know the coins. Your local coin store might have a box of various fakes to show you, and just be wary that some fakes are blatantly obvious. If you compare them to a genuine one, for example, they'll be too thick or have design errors or even be magnetic. But there are some fakes out there that do contain the correct gold content, perhaps to mimic a rare date that the coin had a higher premium. Another example, the gold premium we pay at the moment is about 3 to 5% over spot for sovereigns. It wasn't always the case, years ago. You could have been paying 40% premium and that was considered normal. So if you're going to be starting to buy sovereigns, if you're new to precious metals, it'd be a wise thing to look at the market for a while, take a look at some different dealers online, get a feel for what the prices are, and if something seems too good to be true, use some caution. I'd rather pay a few pounds or dollars more and know I have a genuine coin. So just a final point, the full sovereign is the most popular design and most popular size rather. There is the best balance typically between the price and the amount of gold that you get. The halves aren't a bad option if that suits your budget better. The quarter, again, I'd treat that more as a novelty and wouldn't be stacking a lot of those. Same goes for the double and the quintuple. So these are obviously bigger and therefore cost more. And on the whole, you are just reducing the flexibility when it comes time to sell. Speaking to different coin dealers, everyone would rather have 25 normal sovereigns than 5 quintuples, for example. But you can ask your local coin shop the same question. So thanks for watching, subscribe if you like, and catch you in the comments.